In a dramatic turn of diplomatic tensions, India has forcefully rebuffed comments made by Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Khamenei regarding the treatment of minorities in India. Khamenei's comments have sparked the heated response from New Delhi, marking a significant moment in the India-Iran relationship. Ministry of External Affairs stated, I quote, "We strongly deplore these comments made regarding minorities in India by the supreme leader of Iran. These are misinformed and unacceptable," unquote. In other words, just mind your own business. But that's not all. New Delhi also reminded Iran's supreme leader to kindly look in the mirror. MEA added, quote, "Countries commenting on minorities are advised to look at their own record before making any observations about others," unquote. This sharp rebuke by India comes just hours after Khamenei's comments, which criticized international community for allegedly ignoring the plight of Muslims in Myanmar, Gaza, and then the world's largest democracy, India. But what's driving Khamenei's comments? Is it frustration? Now, his comments come just days after Israel assassinated a senior Hamas leader in Tehran who was a personal guest of Khamenei, after which Iran did absolutely nothing. Shamed and exposed by Israel, it seems the Iranian regime has resorted to populism. However, all Khamenei has achieved this time is inviting another sharp response, this time from New Delhi. Ironically, the timing of Khamenei's remarks could not have been worse. Just a few days ago, a report from the United Nations fact-finding mission had condemned Iran for its treatment of minorities. In August, the mission highlighted severe humanitarian rights abuses against ethnic and religious minorities in Iran, particularly during the crackdown on the Women Life Freedom movement. The report detailed atrocities including unlawful deaths, arbitrary arrests, torture, and other violations disproportionately affecting Iran's minorities. The UN report stated, I quote, "The impact of these protests on minorities cannot be overstated. The social fabrics of communities have been frayed. Women belonging to ethnic and religious minorities experience distinct harms that are compounded by pre-existing discrimination and violence against them both as women, as well as by the virtue of their status as ethnic and religious minorities. The impact on children is transgenerational, the multifaceted harms of which may be expected for decades to come," unquote. Now, this is the reality of Iran which the Indian government has exposed with its strong reply. This is the Iran which today has the audacity to question India. This irony has not gone unnoticed. Moreover, it seems the Supreme Leader's advisors failed to remind him of the date of his remarks. Khamenei made these comments on the second death anniversary of Mahsa Amini. Mahsa was a 22-year-old woman who had been beaten and killed by Iran's moral police for improper clothing. Her death sparked massive uproar by activists in Iran, with women even cutting their hair in public. As usual, Iranian regime crushed the revolt with an iron fist, leading to more deaths and retributions. Israel's ambassador to India, Reuven Azar, also criticized Khamenei's comments, saying, quote, "Khamenei, you are a killer and oppressor of your own people. Muslims in Israel, India, and other democracies enjoy freedom which is denied in Iran. I wish all the people of Iran will be free soon," unquote. In contrast to Iran, women and minorities in India are leading in all walks of life, be it Bollywood, fashion, science, politics, and economy. While women are killed in Iran over their hair, goddesses like Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati, and Kali are prayed to in India. Khamenei has a habit of anti-India comments. He did the same after the revocation of Article 370 in Kashmir, as well as on the Citizenship Amendment Act. But it's not just limited to Iran. Entire OPEC countries feel it is their right to comment on India's internal affairs. OPEC countries constitute of failed states like Pakistan, Iraq, Somalia, Libya, and Syria, countries which have been torn apart by religious and ethnic conflict. They have the audacity to point fingers at India, which will soon be the world's third biggest economy, the second largest standing army, with an ancient, vibrant culture and civilization, and a thriving democracy. So will these comments by Khamenei impact India-Iran ties? India and Iran have maintained a complex but generally cooperative relationship marked by significant economic and strategic interactions. Just in May 2024, the two countries signed a landmark agreement to develop and operate the Chabahar port, enhancing connectivity between India, Iran, Afghanistan, and Central Asia. This port project is a key element in India's strategy to bypass Pakistan's port and strengthen regional trade. Despite the recent diplomatic spat, it is unlikely that Khamenei's remarks will derail the broader India-Iran relationship. Both nations share deep historical ties that date back to the days of the Persian Empire, which is now extinct. India relies on Iranian oil and has supported Iran in various regional matters. Additionally, the two countries have common concerns over Pakistan-sponsored terrorism. But India's robust response to Iran's supreme leader underscores its commitment to defending its international image and addressing unfair criticism. As the world's largest democracy, Modi government is keen to assert New Delhi's stance against any motivated anti-India agenda. The big question remains, after repeated provocations by Khamenei, should India reconsider its support to Iran on matters of regional and global significance? Can Iran be trusted? Leave a comment with your opinion, hit the like button and subscribe to Inconnect News.